Hi, and welcome to your motorcycle footwear guide. In this section, we are looking at the technical features of motorcycle boots. So on our Canada's motorcycle product pages, you're going to see big lists of technical features where the manufacturer brags about how great their boot is. And to be honest, sometimes it sounds like a bunch of mumbo jumbo. So we're going to break down some of the ones that we think are important, and there may be things that you're going to want to keep an eye out for. Right off the bat, we have toe sliders. Those have an obvious use. If you're one of these crazy sport racers who likes to get sideways, you're gonna wanna be dragging your toe on the ground without wearing a hole in your boot. That's gonna be a good thing for you there. Shifter pads as well. Obviously, that just provides a little bit of grip for hitting that shift lever. It has an obvious use. If you're one of these cruiser guys that has a heel toe shifter, you can kind of be ambivalent about those. You'll probably see it on most of the boots you're looking at, but just don't worry about it. It's not gonna do any harm there. You're not gonna use it either, so you can just be ambivalent about that. Soft soles. A lot of manufacturers are going to brag about how soft their soles are. Why would they want that? Well, soft soles are going to give you more grip on your pegs and also on the ground. They will offer less abrasion resistance, however, and less longevity. So if you want your boots to last a long time and you want to have good abrasion resistance, then you're going to look for a hard sole. That will give you less grip, but you're going to get more durability with that. Inner liners, like the one I have here, are just adjustable booties inside the outer portion of the boot upper that basically give you a sock-like, really precise fit. So that improves the fit of the boot, and sometimes they're even removable and machine washable. So you could take them out, chuck them in the washing machine, make it really easy to keep that boot clean. Oil-resistant soles are another really common thing that companies are going to brag about. It does not mean that they are slip-resistant. If you put your foot down in a big oily puddle on the highway, you may still fall over. An oil-resistant sole instead actually means that the material in the sole and the glues that bind the sole to the rest of the boot, they're not going to break down when they come into contact with oil from the roads or from your engine. So that's more of a longevity feature than a safety feature, but it is still good to have oil-resistant soles. Waterproofing as well, of course, is a good one to look for. Gore-Tex, Aerotex, and Hypertex are all hot words that mean that it's going to keep the water out really well while allowing air to come in and stay ventilated. So that's a neat trick. It is definitely something to look for. Armor we talked about a bit in our last section on safety. Basically, most plastic armors are good. They're going to tell you all these chemical names that you don't really have to care about. The one you are going to keep an eye on is Thermoplastic Polyurethane, TPU. That deserves a special mention. It's better than most plastics. It's more flexible, more oil resistant, and it's more abrasion resistant as well. The other thing with armor is sometimes you're going to notice screws in it. That normally indicates that the armor is removable and replaceable. It's pretty rare that you're going to have to do that, but if you're a crazy rider who crashes all the time or really drags your boots around, then you may actually want to replace the armor panels before the boot itself is totally worn out. That's it for our section on the technical features of motorcycle boots. We have loads more coming up in this guide, but for this part, thank you very much for watching.